Okay, so today guys, I'm talking about a hot topic that a lot of my clients are asking about, people talk about generally in public, and that's vegan diets. Should you do it? Yes, no, why, my thoughts. Should you do it? It depends. I 100%, I've got a few vegan clients who've got phenomenal world-class results. I'll put two of these transformations on screen now so you can see what I'm talking about. I know how to set up a vegan diet and how to get people results within those restrictions. However, is a vegan diet optimal for you, for your lifestyle, and to get the best results possible, and for your health? In my opinion, no. Why do people proclaim they get healthier when they go on a vegan diet? Well, let's look at the facts. The reason that most people, their health improves is not the fact that they're cutting out meat, it's the fact they're actually having to eat vegetables and greens. Because if you're on a vegan diet, let's face it, you can't really eat much else. So a lot of these studies are coming out saying how all these people's health has improved and they've lost weight. Yes, it's correct, they've lost weight and they are healthier than they were previously, but that's because they were just eating shit junk food probably and processed crap rather than eating a healthy, balanced diet, which is what I would suggest and advocate, rather than just going fully plant-based. So in my opinion, humans are omnivores. We're designed to eat meat, vegetables, plants, everything. And from an optimal physique point of view, from an athletic performance and for the way you look, if your goal is to build muscle and burn fat, no one on this planet can justify how a vegan diet is optimal in that respect. One of the main reasons why, two of the main reasons why. So in terms of protein sources, if you're in a vegan diet, it is nigh on impossible to get a vegan protein source which is just purely protein, no carb, no fat. So therefore to do a low carb diet becomes very difficult, and also to do carb cycling and things like this whilst taking enough protein becomes very, very difficult. This is why a lot of vegans will end up having to substitute very heavily with vegan protein powder, which is a great product, no issue with using that. But again, that almost, in my opinion, sort of outweighs the point of being vegan, because therefore you're trying to eat a healthy, non-processed lifestyle, but you're eating processed protein even if it's from a vegan source, for your main protein source. So that's my thoughts in regards to that. Also, the protein sources available to vegans typically tend to have a very poor amino acid profile. So there's an amino acid called leucine, which is one of the essential amino acids that your body can't produce, so therefore you have to take it in from your diet. There isn't any sources of protein out there, vegan sources, which are suitable, particularly for a fat loss phase, which have high amounts of leucine, enough to stimulate muscle protein synthesis optimally. Can you build muscle and lose fat on a vegan diet? Yes. Would I advocate you do it? No. In particular, if you're sitting on the fence and you're currently struggling to lose weight or to get in shape, going gung-ho super strict on something like a vegan diet, you're really going to struggle to adhere to, because if you can't, if you say to yourself now, if you can't control what you're eating now on a balanced diet, going to a full extreme of a vegan diet isn't going to be the answer for you, and you're going to find it probably a very unpleasant process. You're going to feel probably pretty weak from it. And in terms of the food choices, it's going to be a massive drastic change. So in my opinion, would I recommend you do a vegan diet? Probably no. From a health point of view, from a physique point of view, from an athletic point of view, no. There's a lot of propaganda put out there at the moment from companies like Netflix with programs like Game Changers, which are very much heavily pushing the vegan agenda. One thing I 100% agree with, and I 100% couldn't agree with anymore, is from the ethical standpoint of being vegan. If you want to be vegan because of the way animals are treated and for the environment, for looking after the planet, I'm 1000% behind you with that, and I agree entirely. And it is something that does play on my mind a little bit, is in terms of the effect you have on the world by the amount of essentially products and food you're consuming, the amount of travel you're doing, your carbon footprint. All these things I'm very aware of, and I do feel conscious of, and I'm very grateful for the animals that have given their life for me to be able to eat them to continue my life. But that doesn't mean to the extent that I'm willing to forego everything else in my life because of that. So I 100% understand if you want to go do a vegan diet from an ethical point of view. Is it something I think you should do realistically if you're looking to build your best physique and get the best shape of your life? No. If you want to do it from an ethical point of view, 100% I'm with you, behind you. Let me know what your thoughts are, drop a comment below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel.